4.
Brandon Steele.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of From the Rough, America's favorite golf podcast, live from Tailgaters in Plano. I am IndyCar Tim alongside the Stuart Sink.
Oh, my God.
Who's Stuart Sink?
Fred Couples of the show.
I don't know what
God.
I don't know what that means.
Stuart Sink. I really liked my Kepka last week. Can I just stick with him?
Well, nobody said you were Kepka.
Well, I already said, look,
You
call
just
Johnny
assumed.
Bryson in my notes right there today.
Oh,
He was
wow.
the Bryson.
You are probably
Man,
you are
Stuart
probably
Sink.
Kepka.
We
You're
want to
such an
welcome
asshole.
everybody into From the Rough here again, live from Tailgaters in Plano. And, boys, big week.
Oh, a huge show today.
Big show, big week out in the golf world. We need to remind everybody, first and foremost, though, this show is always brought to you by Highlands Performance Golf Center, North Dallas's premier golf practice facility with over 65 grass tees, 2 practice putting surfaces, a short game area, an 18-hole mini golf course, and with covered and heated tees, boys, it is the best place to practice your golf game year-round. And don't forget about that brand-new putting studio that is amazing with all of the technology.
It's coming in handy now. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
I got to get over there and use that thing. Located in Carrollton on Trinity Mills, in between Marsh and Midway.
Won't help you.
Make sure to tell them that From the Rough sent you. Make sure to tell them that Fred Couples sent you.
Oh, well, there it is. I guess I'm Stuart.
Give them a call, 972-733-4111 or 4111 or on the web at highlandspgc.com.
Let me ask you a question before we get started. So last week it was Bryson and it was DeChambeau and Kepka. This week it's Stuart Sink. Stuart Sink and Couples. You already know in your mind who's who.
We went down the line.
It's like Fred and Barney, right? It's like Fred and Fred and Barney.
I guess we got what we're using next week.
Yeah.
Well, now that's interesting. Now, who's Fred and who's Barney there? What do you think about that? Now, I'm obviously bigger guy, but I don't know.
It's like Lloyd and what's that? Who's that?
Yeah,
Dumb and Dumber?
Lloyd Christmas and Harry
Styles.
Yeah, I'm Harry Styles for sure.
I don't know who Harry Styles is.
It's not Harry Styles. Lloyd Christmas and Harry something else.
When Harry met Lloyd.
I thought we said we were going to remove this ugly thing behind us here at the
I thought you were going to
tailgaters.
bring something. Well,
I wanted to bring my Ohio State one, but I don't see
Well, we're
it.
not
Well,
hanging
that's
that up
not.
either.
That's we can't do that. That's next
we
show.
Can't. We can't
Let's,
do
why
that.
don't we get a Highlands banner?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just have Brian Coase start dancing in the background.
Yeah,
or something.
for
I don't
sure.
know, something like that.
Sounds like a show right there.
Right.
I mean, this is a family show, though.
We lost that. We lost that a long
Brandon
time ago.
Steele.
Yeah, I think that's when it stopped. It was a family show.
Probably so. So, boys, I'm not sure who could have predicted the finish on Sunday at the 2021 Travelers Championship, but
Well, somebody did.
it was filled with an unlikely duo and a record-setting 8 playoff holes.
Oh my God!
How exciting
I know.
was that?
Well, it wasn't exciting at all. I
thought it was.
tweeted that it was like watching the 7th flight of a member guest because no one can make a birdie for their life, and everybody's just making par. Now, the only one par I thought that was exceptional was 18. Well, I don't remember which time.
Well, yeah,
the fifth,
yeah,
the
yeah,
fifth-
18.
The fifth
Yeah,
time.
18.
Where what's his name? I don't even remember his name.
Wow.
I know who won, obviously.
Who won?
It's the Texas guy. Well, who won? Johnny won.
Yeah.
Harris English won.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. Who was it? What's his name?
Kramer Hickok.
Kramer Hickok. He has like a 35-foot putt for birdie, and he leaves himself 17 and a half feet. He makes it for par.
Yeah.
That was about it, exciting wise. I mean, they're driving in the bunker off the tee. They can't hit a fairway. They can't. I mean, they
Looked
stuff
like you
it.
guys playing out there.
A little bit.
A little
It
bit.
did.
And they were out there for 47 hours.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
mean, it was just like, it was such a marathon. They saw them stretching and things like that.
Really think it was that exciting. I mean, there were only 2 people rooting for Harris English to win: John Gerber and Harris English's wife. That's it. Everybody else was rooting for Hickok, and Johnny was just rooting for Harris because
he had money.
had him money on
There
him
was,
that
there
week.
was. Listen, I had to turn it off, and here's why. I was just waiting for him just to do what Harris English does, just goon himself, just be a goddamn coward. Every time he made a par, next hole, I was like, look at this coward. And that's just what he's done. And unfortunately, he's won twice for me, and that's fine. But he's also lost a lot for me when I picked him, and he had some situations. Obviously, a few weeks back. In the Carolina Championship with the first event they had. I mean, he had that thing under wraps, was playing good, and he just decided whatever happened.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had him that week, right? So, man, I was just waiting for him to do what he does.
Well, he didn't.
And fortunately, he made the putt.
He did.
He made a putt. I mean, he owes me a few. I mean, I didn't. He owes me a few.
I did appreciate the bonus golf. I just didn't think it was very exciting. It was exciting for Kramer because it would have been his first event win, a first tour win.
Right.
That's always exciting. But I just thought that it was a lot more fun for me personally just to watch Bubba collapse. That was great. That was the best
coming down
of
the
it for
stretch,
me.
Bubba's holding on to that by the 2 or 3 Travelers.
Did you see some of those swings?
I can't remember how many
He's won 3. He's won the Travelers 3 times.
Oh.
It's so funny.
Dude, he just imploded.
We talked about left-handed golf swings a couple weeks ago, right?
Did you see
some of his finishes?
I've never seen golf shots. Those are golf shots like 15, 16, 17 handicap people hit.
Yeah,
I'm being dead serious.
Like me.
Hold on to it. Oh my gosh, it was cringy to watch. But it couldn't happen to a worse guy.
Yeah.
So
there is no love lost here.
Not for him.
I wasn't content I wasn't going to be happy if Harris English didn't win. Obviously, it's a betting and a money standpoint, but I would have been real pissed off if Bubba Watson won.
Would you love to have a camera in Johnny's apartment when he's watching that?
Oh, man.
He's just screaming. Like, he needs a win.
Oh, there's a camera in my apartment.
There's
a camera in my apartment, I promise you.
Oh,
okay,
hey,
there is. Not a baby camera, just a camera? Yeah. Is it for security purposes?
No.
Oh, okay. So they don't know they're being filmed? You have to have a consent form for that, I think.
They sign a waiver.
Okay,
they sign a waiver.
No, that's only if he shows the video to other people. If he's just watching it himself.
But they still sign a waiver.
Oh, okay. Well, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Lots of pars, lots of missed fairways, and I was rooting for Harris, obviously. I was the other person, I suppose, other than his wife, because I wanted Johnny to get back in the win column. That was important.
Yep, get back on. It's the 3rd win this year. I mean, and on top of that, I got a little extra candy. We'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
On that win. So it was a good week. No, it was a good week, and finally the coward wasn't a coward. I mean, sometimes you got to shoot some people.
That's right.
Not to be a coward.
Par.
Yeah.
Par.
What was it, 6 in a row?
Oh, my gosh.
6 in a row, right?
No, it was 7 in a row. It was 8. He won on the 8th hole. But you look at it, he was banking on a rookie on the PGA Tour to make a mistake.
That's absolutely right.
Is that strategy so bad? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not, but he lipped out 2 putts at Kramer Hickok, which is he's a Dallas kid. Yeah. I think he used to practice at the range all the time. He's like lived down the street or something at the Highlands. But he was banking on the pressure getting to him.
Yeah.
And folding, and he didn't. And good for him. I mean, good for him. So that tells you that he's got some good balls, man, and that guy will be on tour for a long time. And he'll win. And it was so weird. So he's played in 20 events this year. He's missed 10 cuts. Kramer Hickok. It's like, you watch this guy play golf, and how he's hitting it. It's like, how does this guy miss 10 cuts?
I know.
Like that. It's like, what are you
surprising.
like? What? Like he looked inflammable. He hit every shot the way he was supposed to hit it, and he hadn't. Maybe he was just relaxed because the crowd was.
Yeah, they were all for
rocking
him.
And rolling
for sure.
for him, man.
Rocking and rolling for him.
And he had nothing to lose because he's like, hey, man, listen, I got my card for next year, finishing 2nd, so we're good.
Man, those guys. I mean, there was so much drama with it, other than just the pars. Like, it was fun to see the bonus golf, right? And I was glad that it didn't end with like somebody making a double or hitting in the water. That's nice. But I mean, they even had to replace the standard bearer, who's carrying the score.
Right.
And that's funny because he has the same number up there because they don't change the number when you go into extra holes in sudden death.
Yeah.
They got to sub him out because it was too long of a day for him. And the guys are out there from the Travelers. They got their sports coats on. They're sweating. They're wiping their brows.
It's a hard-ass golf course to walk.
It's not easy.
It's one of the hard. It's like top 5 hardest. There's a lot of undulation there to walk that golf course.
If you had undulation on your bingo card.
We do not.
We don't.
Next week, though. We do have a bingo card that's live tonight. Yeah. We've already got a couple here. We'll mark off. And I'll tell you, we had 4 FRE. We got that one.
And if we have once.
Now, Johnny did say like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know how when he was expressing like time, he always says like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years ago. Like he did do that one. So we'll mark that one off. Okay. No, it's on there. That's on there. So we got we got a lot of good ones on here. We'll just go through the show and we'll see what happens.
We'll start passing them out, and whoever
wins,
whoever has their puncher gets a free drink.
Man, you don't want to compete with those pro punchers, though, do you? Those pro ladies that have their different markers.
Yeah.
And
they're pros.
They're pros. Uncomfortable. Like I was thinking, it might be
it's like
be
Magda
fun to
from
get into.
Something About Mary. It's like that's what she does.
Magda.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's just what they do. down in South and down in Miami.
We did not have that on there. But we might for next week.
So Harris English, by the way, 2 for 3 in playoff opportunities.
That's good.
For a career.
Knowing him, that's a good figure. Knowing that he had to feel some confidence. But you're right. You could just tell he was just waiting for the kid to make the mistake, and he never did.
And I'm not saying that strategy is so terrible, but he had those cheeks puckered up a few times when he had a few of those things lipped out. And listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. There was a few water bottles thrown in that in the penthouse over at the Star for sure.
Yes, but he was able to get it done in the end, and we'll talk about that.
Of course, Johnny, you hit with the winner.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations to get off. That's a big win. That's a big win to get him back.
It is a big win, and I
needed it.
I thought he was going to jump off a cliff last week listening to him.
I hit it. All right. And then I hit another, obviously with Harris English winning, I hit another plus 450 units on him finishing in the top 10.
Right.
So it was a good week. It was the third win of the year, so it got me overboard on terms of, profit for the year.
That's exciting too.
Substantial amount.
Nice page turner there.
Third win this year and some others. So listen, I feel good coming into this stretch we got coming on for the rest of the year. So
God damn it, Griggs!
For everyone who follows my picks,
where's the ding? I need the ding, ding, ding. I need the ding. Show me, because I'm.
You need the ding.
Yeah, because every time that you say something, we're going to mark it off.
Yeah.
Which one is it? There we go. We got.
We got another one.
No, we had this one. Okay, we got. He just said, "God damn it, Griggs." That's on my bingo card right here for the viewers. There's my bingo card. I'm filling it out.
So we got to start people picking up bingo cards on the way in.
I got to start bringing.
You want to recap the rest of your picks, or do those matter at all?
Well, they do a little bit, but a win was just so big.
Of course, Paul Casey, you also had picked to win.
Paul Casey finished. Had him.
For 36.
Tied for 36.
Aaron Wise,
he little MC hammered.
Tied for 66.
Yeah. No. Wait. Did he?
Yeah.
Well, that's a miscut for me.
That's about
miscut. And then Brendan Steele miscut.
Yeah, that's my man right there. Yep, that's my man right there.
We'll mark Brendan Steele off the bingo card.
So
Brendan Steele.
Yep. So top 10, obviously Ricky Fowler does what Ricky Fowler does these days.
What is wrong with Ricky Fowler?
He got. I don't know.
We need another show for that.
Does he have the yips?
We need another show.
I'm pretty sure that he's sponsored by Rocket Mortgage. I'm pretty sure they ain't let him play this week.
Is he on an exemption this week?
There's something there, right? Oh. My boy Curtis Thompson got in as an exemption. How about that? Little kid I used to teach down in South Florida.
Excited.
Yeah, so him and Lexi are doing a clinic up there together for the Pro-Am, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then he got in. But he's going to get his card anyways, so that's another show.
Right.
So he's 17th on the money list, so he's going to get his card anyways, which is great. So good for Curtis, and we'll get Curtis on the show here soon, and I'm proud of Curtis. But Harris English, obviously, with the top 10, gets you 450 units. However you decide to bet it. Top 20, Justin Rose. Not a top 20 pick. He finished tied for what was that, Tim?
Rose tied for 36 at -4.
Well, that's not bad for him.
And then my guy John Pack. Listen, you guys made fun of me.
We did.
He made the MC, but he was 5 under par after 14 holes in the first round. He was on top of the leaderboard.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
What happened on the weekend?
Well, sometimes
his first time there.
Yeah.
Right?
He didn't get there, but that kid's got some talent. Sometimes when there's only one pickle in the pickle jar, you just got to eat that pickle.
Get back to the thing so I can hit the button. See, that's why you're killing me, Smalls.
You know how to run the board?
Yeah.
Why am I doing it for you?
Okay, we got pickle on our bingo card. We'll check.
Oh, there we go.
So that's where. So we're gonna move on, guys. I mean, listen, I got the candy in the bank this week, so we'll move on and go from there.
Well, boys, the old guys had a major.
They did, yes.
The Bridgestone Senior Players. Why are they still called the Senior Players Championship?
Well, what else are you going to call it?
The Champions Tour Players Championship. I don't know. They're trying to get away from that. Up there at beautiful Firestone Country Club, by the way.
Awesome place.
Course.
They have 3 golf courses there.
Yep.
One's on the water, one has no water, and actually 2. No, the south course has water. The other course does not have water.
And they're a little hilly, too. People don't realize there's some hills there.
That's a nice venue for golf. Like, let's be honest. Ohio's a good state for golf. That's a nice host of a major for the seniors.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a big, huge property.
Steve Stricker wins by 6 over Jerry Kelly.
Yeah, he blew over the field away. He struggled a little bit on the back 9, right? And then Jerry Kelly, they're both Wisconsin guys. That was neat, right? Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Both Wisconsin guys, but no, Steve Stricker just, I mean, isn't that show you the difference? What is, he would struggle
How old
to
is Steve
compete
Stricker?
50,
He's
at
just,
least 50.
like,
Well,
he's
yeah, I think
just
50 or
51
51.
or 52. Well, the only reason he struggles on the big tour because he
Just
can't
the
hit
length?
it. It's linked.
Yeah.
It's linked only. His skill set after length is as good as anybody on tour, like the big tour. His
Right.
rub is he just can't hit it far to get those scoring clubs to where he needs to. I mean, he's hitting 7-irons when
That's
the big
true.
guys are hitting, wedges.
So do you know what they play that? Like, what do they play it at this senior on Sunday? What do you think?
6,900
lengthwise?
yards.
Oh, it's that much shorter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, oh.
significantly shorter. So.
Yeah. But it's par 70. But the big tour they played at like 73, 74.
Sure,
So
okay.
I mean, they try to do it like 8 to 10% less of what the big tour does
Right.
it.
He's having tremendous success so far.
Well,
Those guys that are just barely in.
I mean, he finished third in Phoenix this year.
That's what I mean. He's having a great year.
He can pick his spots on the big tour to where if the conditions are good and there's getting a lot of rollout or a
Yeah.
little short course, like it always surprised me that why he never played well at Heritage.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He always played
hits it
okay.
Straight, he puts it really well.
He always
Yeah.
played okay at Colonial, right? But some of these golf courses like at Zach Johnson, I mean, he's comparable to Zach Johnson. He probably hits a
he would
little
be.
further than Zach Johnson, but they have games that they can pick and choose their spots on the
Yeah.
tour to win. But the beauty
They're
is
still making some good money on that Champions Tour team.
if you want to look at a guy that's going to kill it on the senior tour, is Zach Johnson in 2 years because
okay.
I
Yeah,
mean
that's coming up.
he can chip and putt it as good as anyone still, and the length is not really going to matter.
I mean, the purses on the Champions Tour are bigger than the LPGA.
Oh,
Yes.
way
Yeah.
bigger.
But they would be. It is significantly less. What is it? It's half, right? It's half.
Oh, first place on the Champions Tour is like 400. I think the ladies are
So it's more than half.
ladies
it's
are
more than half of the
250,
men's.
300 or something
yeah,
like that.
okay.
Yeah.
As it should be.
But still, that's a pretty nice paycheck
Yeah.
there, Tim. So you circle that. You've been wanting to get in. We want to get back into it.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. I think I could identify as a woman and go play on the
ladies tour.
No,
for
I
sure.
wasn't thinking that. I was thinking that I think he would last. I think he can make a par in a senior event.
No.
I really do. See, we're back to this. I know.
Yeah,
I don't want me to
yeah.
get off track.
No chance.
I think he
There's,
could make a
there's
par
only
in a
one
senior
way to
event.
find out.
No
I
chance.
know. We got to get him in. We got to get him an exemption. And
Well, you got to have
Sponsors
clubs.
exemption.
Well, you got to have clubs first.
I got
oh
clubs.
boy.
Like regulation
Oh
clubs.
man.
My clubs are regulations, sir.
Okay.
They were legal at one time.
Okay.
So previewing next week in Detroit.
Detroit.
In Detroit.
Yes. What golf
the
course is it?
Rocket Detroit Golf Club.
Oh, okay, that's an old school one. Yeah.
Big old school.
Yeah.
So this was one of the first tournaments last year when they returned to play after the COVID, and saw your boy Bryson DeChambeau win by 3 shots over Matthew Wolff. And he will be here to defend his title. Also playing for the very first time in the state of Michigan, one Phil Mickelson.
Yeah, since 2008.
Yeah,
Fact check that. That's surprising.
crazy.
Is that right?
yeah.
Because I guess they don't go Upper Peninsula. They don't go Petoskey, Bay Harbor.
Right.
They don't do that.
He never played Warwick Hills and Buick. He
That's
never
what I mean. They'd only play that.
So last time he played there was the Ryder Cup in Oakland Hills.
That-
then.
there's the
that
other
had to
one,
be
Oakland Hills
that
the
had to
other
be
one.
the last time he played there, Oakland Hills, when they played the Ryder Cup. Is that right?
Wow. That's something else. I
Yeah,
guess
because
you
they're
just
saying
don't realize
this,
that.
this is his tournament debut, so he hasn't played in this one before.
I'm surprised this isn't like at Inverness. I mean, like just because Rocket Mortgage, they're from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, but
company, right? I'm surprised they don't do that at some other Northern Ohio golf course. But
Well, Rocket Mortgage is in the Michigan area, right? So there's huge sponsorship. There's no money in. There's no money
That's
in
true.
Toledo.
You're right. That's exactly
to get
right.
to get a title sponsor or something like that.
That's
so,
right.
Toledo is, and I don't even think the facility at Inverness and the surrounding areas could support it anyways.
No,
I mean,
you're
there's
right.
no infrastructure to park and things like that. I mean, I think it's a little bit antiquated in terms of that. But, hey, listen, they made a point at the Rocket Mortgage, say, hey, listen, we're going through the renovation of Detroit, which is cool as a city.
Yep.
There's some money there that guys are
Not
trying
much.
to throw, not much, but they're trying to throw back. And
Yes.
the PGA Tour helped it and say, hey, listen, we've had this tournament in Detroit for a long time. The Buick Open, let's get back to our roots a little bit. And it's working. And it's really working when it comes to that.
It's a lot better than the RoboCop OCP days that you and I remember.
Well, which was
Yeah.
actually filmed in Dallas.
I didn't know that.
RoboCop was filmed in Dallas.
1, 2, and 3.
I didn't know there
one
was
for
a 2
sure.
and 3.
What's RoboCop?
I know 1 for sure was.
2 is really good, by the way.
Okay, so the Detroit police station or whatever it was,
I didn't realize.
that's actually Dallas Police Headquarters, that building.
Oh, I'll have to watch it tonight again. That's interesting.
We'll get into that on the Mr. Shotgun podcast.
Okay, back when Detroit was like that.
Well, what
in
about
the movies?
what about Beverly Hills Cop? That was started in Detroit.
That was filmed in Beverly Hills.
It started in Detroit because he was a Detroit cop.
Yeah, he was driving around the city, and they showed Chrysler and Ford. Yeah, so that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think that wasn't Dallas. I don't think.
What about Behind the Green Door?
What's that?
Where was that filmed?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
So in the field for the Rocket Mortgage, 13 former major winners.
Yeah, they went out and got, just like Johnny was saying, they rebuilt it. They want these guys to come. I mean, maybe Phil not visiting there for so long. Like, this is a big name for them.
Including, and we didn't talk about this guy in the Travelers, but he held the 36-hole lead, Jason Day.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Jason Day because he's an Ohio guy.
Yeah.
He's a member at Muirfield Village in Dublin,
he's
and he
hurt.
just I know it's so sad because he was so good.
Yep.
He was right, and then he has these ailments, these back problems where it's like he can't. He's
way too young to have back
scorecard.
problems.
I mean, he made 2 pars, 2 bogeys the last day. He has no push, no fighting him, just because he can't.
And you can see he's very apprehensive when he's swinging around. He's kind of very gingerly walking,
laying back hanging back on his right side, keeping his right foot down. Yeah, it was hard to watch.
Yeah, that's a tough one to look at a guy that's that talented, right?
Yeah.
That really he's been struggling. You know, listen, he's got 4 kids right now. He's enjoying his life in Columbus, and good for him. But you can also tell that he wants to compete, but his body's not letting him do that.
That's right.
And as hard as you can work, if your body breaks down, it doesn't really matter what can happen. And you're looking at a guy that for a stretch, probably 18 months. I mean, could you tell me who was much better?
I know. You're right. He was the top of the top.
Well, he was number 1 player in the world. He got to number 1 player in the world. So
18 months. I mean, that's more than a season.
And the
it's more than a golf season.
And the only reason he's not there, obviously now, is only because of injuries.
So is he going to have to do something major to major?
I don't know.
To get back.
I don't know.
That's going to put him out for the rest of the year, if not longer, and then come back from that. I mean,
that's something I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I think he's enjoying his life, man. 4 kids living in Columbus, which hey, good for him. And I think if he doesn't win another golf tournament again, is he going to be disappointed? I don't know. Is he going to be content with his life? Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
A guy that came from nothing.
That's right.
And has worked his way up to where he is.
OU, right?
Huh?
He went to OU.
He's from Australia.
Yeah, I don't think he.
I
can't think of where he went to.
AU, Australia University.
Australia University.
He never went to college. He turned pro at 17 years old.
I don't think he went to college.
No.
Yeah, and then he moved to Ohio, and that was it.
He lived in Dallas for a little while. So he went from Dallas to Columbus.
This is fun. I like watching golf. Rocket Mortgage is a perfect example of what I'm watching. I'm watching the golf course this week. I love these. I'm a partial Midwest guy, obviously, so I like the bet grass. I like the really, really high Kentucky bluegrass rough. I like that. I like the tight, narrow fairways.
Right.
Did you know that this is the flattest golf course on tour, according to ShotLink data?
You mean slope in terms of
elevation? There's some rolling. There's some rolling scenarios. It's an old 100-year-old Donald Ross golf course.
I love it.
That which I love more. I mean, people always like their architects, right?
Right.
You give me an old Donald Ross, a Scioto, or a Columbus Country Club. These old school 100-year-old, 110-year-olds. I get it. I love it because here's why I love it. Is because the golf course, the hole sets up from when you start from the tee.
Right.
Not from when you start in your second shot and go. So
that's right.
Golf is an every shot deal.
Right.
It's just not, hey, let me bomb this, figure it out after I bomb it off the tee and then go from there. I love it when it starts from the tee and you got to think. Do you hit 3-wood? Every hole's shaped different. You got to left to right, right to left, and it makes you think when you step on that first tee. Every hole, and that's what I love. That's what I love about Donald Ross. And then from there, you still got to think. Theoretically, it's always Donald Ross golf course is always tilted from back to front, right? So you always it's a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. If you always want to stay below the hole. That's what's always in your mindset, right?
Yes.
You'd rather be short than left to right or long. Right. So strategic wise, man, I always there's so many great Donald Ross golf courses in Ohio, Springfield Country Club, Dayton Country Club. All these old school golf courses that are, they might be 6,800 yards, but hey, listen, you think it's easy from yardage wise, but they'll kick your ass.
Yeah, they bring the narrow the fairways in, you get the rough up. And the modern, we'll say the modern era. Now someone's gonna like tell me I'm so wrong on this, but I feel like the modern golf course era, that would be like the 70s, right? Come on, really? Muirfield was built in the 70s. That's a modern. That's not a traditional.
No.
Traditional, we're talking like built in 1905, 1908, like 1912, 1915. So like those old schools, 16, 17, 18, 19, 12 years ago, So I like we're right, because the modern golf courses, if you think about them, you don't have to think off the tee at all.
No.
You just hit it in the fairways are humongous. You just hit it out there,
hit as
and
far
then
as
it's
you
a
can.
second shot golf course. And this is the exact opposite, which
And I
like.
hate that.
I do too. I like that. It makes you really think off the tee. And there's so many ways to play it. And this is a golf course where like you really have to be on the correct side of the fairway to find it. So you're looking at it, Tim. You're looking at your pin sheet on Thursday morning, and you're like, okay, this pin's front left. You want to be on the right-hand side of the fairway to attack it. That's the only way to attack it. So, yes, very strategic.
Yeah, no, it's really cool, man. And Michigan's not too much different. Like, you look at Oakland Hills and, Northern Ohio and Southern Michigan. All these, there's probably 20, 30 Inverness. There's probably 20, 30, 40, Donald Ross golf course in that area, which I love. It just gets me. So, I love it.
I'm kind of anxious to hear Johnny's picks.
I know. We say who the favorites. Can you give us? Do you have the favorites? Just
I
a
do.
couple. Okay.
Joaquin Neiman, 28-1.
Wow, that's a name we haven't
Gary
heard of
Woodland
for a
and Doc
while.
Redman.
Oh, there. You know what? We
50-1.
folks. We are one away from a bingo.
Oh.
Don't look at it.
Troy
cheat.
Merritt, 100-1.
We are one away. We got Doc Redman, 4.
Troy
Pickles,
Merritt.
Brennan Steele.
Well, it's more important, Tim. You got Foxy last week on your picks. Who are your picks or
Wait a second. We do that. Don't we do that when he takes his restroom break?
Okay,
Yeah, we usually talk about that while you're
okay,
gone.
there we go.
Oh, well. Okay, that's the great. Now, you have an intro song for us?
No, I got to come up with one
A
of
toilet
those.
flushing would be good. Like I said, folks, this segment is brought to you by Flomax. If you've had some issues and you're like struggling around the age of 50 and you feel like you have to leave your show or podcast or work, to 20 minutes into the show and you have to go to the bathroom, you might want to prescribe to Flomax and ask your local doctor about that. They'll be standing by.
Also brought to you by the healthcare professionals at CVS Pharmacy for your womanly needs.
It's great to have them on board. When I have feminine issues, that's CVS is just the spot that I want to go. I'm not going to go to Walgreens. I feel like the CVS ladies are much more knowledgeable.
So my picks, of course, first and foremost, I've got John Daly.
Okay, John Daly is that does not complete a bingo, but we are getting closer off the bingo card. Okay, John Daly's not in the field.
No?
I don't think so. I hate to be wrong on that one, but I don't think so.
I offer you the name Fuzzy Zeller.
No, Fuzzy. I don't think he was allowed to play in this event. I think he's still in trouble from
still in trouble?
the comments he made back in the 90s.
Well, it was probably deserved.
Okay, so we got 2. Now, do you have one more before he gets back on here?
And then finally, first and foremost, thirdly and third most, I offer you the name Tom Weiskopf.
Okay, now Tom Weiskopf, interestingly enough, is in the field. He's able. They're giving him a cart, in fact, to ride around. Okay, so, his mic's off. Okay, so here's Tim's picks, real quick to read.
Who's the loser?
Not much to recap, honestly. We have his first pick was John Daly. I told him was not in the field. His second pick was Fuzzy Zeller, which I told him that I don't think Fuzzy was allowed to play in the event because of the 90s comments that he made.
It's very valid.
Or late 2000s. And then the last pick that, maybe one of the best he's ever made is Tom Weiskopf. Has a chance. The guy gets a golf cart. He doesn't have to walk.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to have a caddy. You have to pay a caddy, so they're just going to let him play. He's going to go out first. You won't see him on the coverage. They're not going to put his score on the leaderboard, but I think he has an outside chance.
Boy, that's bad. That's really bad.
That's really
I'm very comfortable with my picks.
That's actually, huh?
I'm very comfortable with my picks.
He did so well last week. That's what's so funny. His picks were actually very thought out. I remember
Not
we were
according to Johnny.
Abraham Answer finished third. I told you I didn't mind your picks last week.
I told you we had to do a whole show with why you picked Abraham Answer. That's coming up.
I told you he finished third. He had a chance to win. I'm just telling you, he got in that clubhouse and, hey, they can fall over on that hilly-ass golf course up in Connecticut for sure. But, hey, let's
go over your picks, Johnny.
Okay, now let's get to the real winners here.
Yeah, the real winners.
Let's get to the real winners here. So, my first pick on the board and not because he's a favorite. I like how he played the last couple weeks, last couple years at the tournament. Joaquin Niemann at 28-1 is my number one pick on the board. Number 2 pick that I have at 30-1 is Jason Kokrak. The reason why I like him, he's an Ohio guy. He's played on that type of golf course all his life. He had a couple shitty weeks. He kind of disappointed in the U.S. Open. I think he took a week off. And it's a golf course that will lend itself to some, longer hitters. Obviously because of last year with Bryson. But I think it's the type of golf course that he loves. He grew up on a Donald Ross golf course down in Cincinnati. And I think he's very comfortable. I think he's going to get prepped a little bit to go over to play in the Open Championship.
Just side note, real quick, is Makatiwa? That's where Xavier practiced.
Yeah,
is that a Donald Ross?
100%.
Okay, it was close. It was a Tillinghast, I thought maybe, but that golf course is fantastic.
Yep. So the third pick, Doc Redman.
Now listen, he's already been crossed off.
And that's so great.
And he's already been. That's perfect, right?
That's his porn mustache, right? I know that's why you do it. It's so great.
Okay, now it's Doc Redman. He's already off the bingo card, so we already said him.
Okay, so he's played well. It's a golf course that he played well last year. He feels very comfortable. He's playing good too. He's at 60-1, which is a little shocking to me. So
I don't think the listeners or the viewers could pull Doc Redman out of a lineup. I don't think they could.
Only by the mustache.
We talk about him every week. Only by the mustache. That's right.
And a big ham sandwich this week. I mean, you get it doubled up from Subway is Patrick Rogers at 160-1.
Really?
160-1.
Wow.
And the reason why he's 161, he has a bit of the Harris English syndrome. He's a bit of a coward. He'll play good for the first couple. But isn't a guy that's got that talent? He won more college golf tournaments than anyone in college. He won 7 college golf tournaments at Stanford.
I think that's crazy.
And
that's more than Tiger Woods, folks.
Yes.
He went to Stanford.
Yes.
That's more than Nota Begay. He went to Stanford.
Yes.
That's more than George Spieth. He went to Texas.
I mean, it's crazy why this guy went. And I don't know what's going on with him on the weekend, and maybe the money is just too great. I don't know what's going on. Who knows, man? But
has he made some money this year?
Oh yeah. Oh, he's like 70th on the money list, so he's making money.
Doing okay for
but
himself.
he just doesn't have a dog in him to win.
Gotcha.
So listen, but at
161, even Tim looks attractive at 161-1.
Hey, listen, we'll see. But
I always look attractive.
Again, we're going to go back to some top 10, top 20 picks. Joaquin Niemann, I picked him to win, but if you get him into the top 10 at plus 225.
Yeah.
Doc Redman again, if he doesn't win, if you can get him in the top 10 at plus 550.
And maybe. Sorry.
Top 20.
Sorry.
I got Harold Varner plus 350 to finish in the top 20. Great golf course.
That's the only one I don't like.
Why'd I get buzzed on that one?
That's the only one I don't like so far.
Okay, here's why I say this.
Okay, good.
So he was actually born and raised in Cleveland, and he knows that golf course a lot. I think there's a little bit of nostalgia there. He's played there. He played well there last year, and I'm not picking him to win.
Horses for courses, folks.
But the thing with that golf course is there's no horses for courses. They've only been in the rotation twice.
Yeah, but
right?
What did you say he's from up there? He's played some golf.
So he's played some golf there, and he knows the golf course pretty well. So at plus 350 to finish in the top 20 is a pretty good bet. And again, Patrick Rogers, listen, he's too talented, and he'll shit himself on the weekend not to win. But if you get him in the top 20 and he just falls over at plus 600, I mean, that's a pretty good bet.
That's a pretty good bet.
That's what I think.
Okay, now explain a little bit. Now, I mean, you can explain this to me because I don't know the handicapping aspect like you do. Now, how come we haven't heard of Joaquin Niemann all year, and now he's the favorite? I mean, how are they going to pick him? How are they not going to pick Bryson, who won there last year?
Well, Bryson's the favorite.
I thought.
No, Bryson's the favorite for sure.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bryson's the favorite for sure. But
he told me Joaquin Niemann. Oh, he was reading your picks. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
These are according to CBS Sports.
Joaquin Niemann is the favorite of the golf tournament?
No. Bryson DeChambeau is like 12-1.
We need to look that up. Somebody need to look that up. That's where we need it.
He's not the favorite. He's 28-1. He's not the favorite. Bryson DeChambeau is the favorite in the golf tournament.
I would think so.
But he's probably 9 to 10 to 12-1 favorite.
We already marked that off.
So he's not the favorite. But I like the way. Listen, Joaquin Niemann. He's one of those guys. He's due to win. He can shape the golf. He can shape the golf ball around that golf course, which is needed to. It's one, like I said, it's one of those old school golf courses that you got to go left to right to left. And I just think
I can't see that.
Okay, well.
I just think his game is primed to win another kind of smaller event, if that's the right way to say it.
Okay, we got Bryson is the favorite. I just looked up. This is a rare miss by Tim. Rare miss.
Hey, I just go on CBS Sports.
I know. Well, Bryson's the favorite. Jason Kokrak is second. Will Zalatoris, the caddy from Happy Gilmore, is third. Hideki Matsuyama's fourth. Webb Simpson's fifth. I'm
Okay, when
surprised
you
Webb
say
Simpson's
the
up
caddy
there.
from Happy Gilmore, it makes everyone think of the fluff guy that looks like Fluff. The homeless
Such a perfect golf
the
course for
kid
Webb Simpson.
caddy.
He's just playing shitty.
He's just playing shitty.
He's just playing bad. So
Okay.
he didn't get my rotation.
Story of my life.
Hey, listen, that's I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the winners, and I feel confident we're gonna win again this week.
I would love that.
When I go on a run,
I like those a lot.
When I go on a
do.
run, I expect some mailbox money for some people that should just takes all of our picks.
Wait, are you looking at me or him? Are you looking at
No, I'm just saying.
Brooks over here, or are you looking at John Daly?
Zalatoris still doesn't have a win, right?
No.
He's still winless? He still needs that first win.
That's right.
Yeah, he's winless.
He's winless.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
So that's where we're at.
I like those a lot. I like Kokrak and I like Joaquin, and I like the Patrick Rogers at 161. That's awesome.
Patrick Reed is one of the favorites on the board.
He's sixth.
Yeah, he's one.
Kevin Kisner's up there. Jason Day's up there. It was surprising because of his injured Bubba.
Yeah, I don't know why he's up there.
There's your hand. There's a good hand
Sepp,
sandwich.
yeah, he is.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
but I
I like
haven't
a good
seen
hand
any great
sandwich.
form from him. So
No, I haven't either.
So I can't really go that well.
No,
So
I know.
That's where we're at this
Okay,
week.
let's
Hey,
keep this-
for everyone who
let's-
follows, all the listeners that follow the picks and everybody on Twitter, let's get another great winning week this week. Last week was great. We're on the positive side, pretty good for the year. And listen, big week in 2 weeks for the Open Championship.
I know, we're getting ready for it.
Big
I'd already be over there,
betting
Tim.
week. Big betting week.
I'd already be over there, getting used to the bidets that they have over there, getting used to driving on
So
the other side of the
great.
road.
We
Right?
need to
Getting
bring
used to
bidets to America, by the way.
I think-
Bidets are underrated.
I know.
love
They'll make you
bidets.
feel like something.
Yeah,
They will make
now
you
the
feel
water
like
still spins down the toilet the same way as it does here, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
only
because
when you
we're
go down
on the top
Australia.
side of
We're
the
on the
equator.
top side. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what else? We got driving on the other side. I'd be over there already. I don't know. I wouldn't be playing these events. I'd be just getting ready for those conditions.
The weather's doo-doo.
I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it
over
knee
there.
high. I gotta. I mean, it's so hard to map the golf course out. I'd struggle. I'd have to flight the ball low down, and
But you do that well anyway.
I know I do, but I'm just saying I would be preparing a lot.
All right. Well, that's all I got. What you guys got?
4. And now, the Highlands Performance Golf Center in Carrollton, Texas presents Getting Out of the Rough on the From the Rough Golf Podcast. 4.
Boys, I got a short story for you before we get to Mills.
Yeah.
Well, Bus has got some stuff.
I got a couple things, but but I want to see Tim's.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got it
fine.
on there. I want to hear this story.
The story is short this week. I would like to share the quick story with you guys about the golfer who hit the ball in the wrong place and it almost cost him his life.
Oh,
Alligator?
Nope.
nope. There was a gun involved.
Griggs?
think.
Was Griggs around?
And normally these stories start out a Florida man. That is not the
Yeah,
case
oh,
because
So funny.
we go
You're just
boys
waiting. I don't have that on the bingo card either. We
we
only
go
need one
to
more.
a Pennsylvania man.
Interesting.
Pulled a pistol and threatened a golfer who had hit a wayward shot into his backyard, according to police.
Those Quakers are mean.
Those Quakers, man.
So, again, this
Amish,
is why
they're
you
rough.
obey
Don't have that
the
on the
out-of-bounds
board.
stakes and you don't go into someone else's property, even if you just put a brand-new Pro V1 into play.
That's true.
Or I play the Pro V1X.
The Amish doesn't have
Well, thanks
electric
for-
shit.
that-
So
you can't even tell us. You can't even tell the listeners the difference between those two balls. So don't.
Well, one's a
don't-
three-piece, one's a four-piece.
wow. You knew that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, doesn't everybody?
Well, no. Surprisingly.
Oh, sorry.
Are the dimples different?
That's why you're the host of this show, bud.
CBS
You are
Pittsburgh
just great.
reports the incident took place at the Bonnybrook Golf Club in Butler County on Sunday. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it seems the 55-year-old man living in the house was not happy with the golfer trying to retrieve his golf ball from his yard. State police said the man who pulled out the gun was cited for terroristic threats,
Oh my God.
simple assault, and harassment.
I can't you just strap him with one? I mean, terroristic threats.
I'll tell you right now, in
Guy
Texas,
lives on a golf
there
course.
would have been no
No.
charges pressed. You're on my property. I
You know what's funny? When we go play plantation and I hit it against the houses, because I always do several times, they welcome me into the backyard. Some of them want to get in the hot tub with me. I mean, they give me a beer.
That's not your favorite. They have
You know?
they have a beer waiting for you because
That's what
they
I mean.
know
They're so nice
they know
over
every
there.
hole. They got to.
They know every
That's
hole.
not your favorite place.
Some of those people put up nets at plantation, but my gosh, they're not pulling guns on us. And the guy lives on a golf course.
I think that.
Come on.
There's too many Amish people. You sure it wasn't just like a bat? Because they don't have like guns and electricity there.
Oh, man,
Pennsylvania.
I can't wait for the next week bingo board. We got one left to go, but
Do we really?
Yeah,
You ever been to Dirt Dutchman up there in Marysville or whatever's in Columbus?
Of course. You get pies from there.
That's what they do. I mean, that's the Amish from
pies. We always
Quakers.
get Yeah, that's great.
They got the oats, Quaker oats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they carry loaded weapons.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we sure it was
Are you
a
sure
gun.
they're not slingshots?
You know, you
Yeah,
said
that-
pistol, not with some authority, so we
That's
know
what
it
it
wasn't
said.
something. Okay, so we know it was like a little like.
It's just what the police report said.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean,
And he got hit with 3 big charges. Whew, man. Oh, we already. Oh, I got.
Oh, he's got more stuff.
Oh, boy, he's gonna be so. Well,
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna be so mad.
He's done with it. I guess
Yeah,
we're done.
you gotta do it.
I guess we're done.
I guess that's it. It's not on the bingo line, but I guess
so
that's it.
done.
I take that off. I
It's
take
just
that off.
so,
You have
it's
to call
so
him.
done.
I didn't know you had anything.
No, just go. I'd rather. Let's go.
No, let's go. No, I wanna hear this shit.
No,
No,
he's
you
calling
won't.
back right now. He's calling back. There it is. Play this.
Hello? Mills.
Is his mic up? Phone? All right. Okay.
Mills, do you have us?
Do.
There he is.
Where's Mills? Where's Mills? Where's Mills?
There he is.
What the hell's going on, Mills?
I'm drunk, man.
Oh my God! Right away. So you safely got home. You safely made it home from that state up north. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I did, and
No, I think that's bullshit, Mills. That's why you couldn't be on last week. I think you got in some trouble. You couldn't make it back down. You say, hey, listen, you made up some bullshit excuse. You couldn't be on last week. Tell me, why couldn't you be on last
okay. I was in jail and had
If you had Mills on your jail bingo card, you're good.
We
didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
We got a lot of good ones.
What's
All
up?
right, so I got Johnny Gerber.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, so I looked at the Northern Texas PGA.
All right.
I saw a TPX result.
Oh, okay.
All right,
What do you? I mean, am I not allowed to play bad every once in a while, Mills?
no, it's like you always ask me about how many birdies I made, and
I made 1 in 36 holes. Is that okay?
no, I'm not. I'm not taking your ass to Pebble Beach to make one birdie in 36 holes.
Oh man! And just for the record, Mills, so you know, this golf course was a lot easier than the golf courses at Pebble Beach and Spyglass.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. I'm sure Buff made like 8 and,
5, maybe 5, 4, and an eagle.
He made an eagle.
Right.
He made an eagle with skin. We get to split.
That's right.
How about that? You might get some of that split too, Mills. You want
all
some
right.
of that, because you
All
never
right.
made an eagle in your life. So if somebody makes an eagle,
All
and
right.
you know you should get some of that.
All right, so Buff makes an eagle and you get money. That makes no sense.
America.
It's called team effort. I know you're selfish as hell, Mills. So it's called team effort. Some of us have friends.
Such
and
a
team
great
effort.
country.
It's a team effort.
Oh, speaking of team, I did play my old pals match last weekend.
How long did you get? How many you get beat by?
All right, so we're 1 down after 11.
All right.
I played the next 6 holes 2 under gross.
Whoa. 2 under gross.
Come on, Mills.
Whoa.
Did I stutter? I said 2 under gross. God damn it.
I got goddamn it on the bingo board.
So what's that saying? Did you win or not?
Well, hell yeah, we won. We won 3 and 2.
Who's your partner, Mills?
Bujnak.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Did he help you at all?
Yeah, the front 9 because I was 15 over after 11, and I played the next last 7 holes 1 under.
Wow. Yeah, and you know what? Now, listen, let me ask you a serious question, Mills. Do you have to post that score or not? Because is that a tournament score?
That's a competition score, absolutely.
Okay, okay. Well, because it's match play, so he doesn't have to finish. There's a lot of
but I drug my handicap down to like 17.
Of course.
To
Well, you
17
can only fly under the radar for so long.
From 22 to 17?
That's a big jump.
Okay, Johnny Gerber, you made 1 birdie in 36 holes.
And you made two birdies in 5 holes. So what are you trying to say, Mills?
No, I made 2 birdies in 3 holes. I birdied 12 and 14 both.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm better than you.
Whoa. You can just see him when the revision schedule comes out. You can see Mills open it up. He's like, God damn it. He's like, I don't get two.
Right.
I don't get two on that par 3 anymore. Yeah. I just get one.
So Mills and I's game at York Golf Club is he gets a shot a hole except for the 3 pars, because the 3 pars at York you can throw it on. But for Mills, it's a driver. It's a driver. It's a driver for most people, though. But you can throw it.
All right, let's get this straight. I'm a 17, sometimes 18 handicap. Johnny's a professional PGA guy, and he gives me 13.
Oh.
So we got 5 par 3s.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Okay, I mean, you win or lose the bet on the first hole, don't you, Mills?
I'm just saying you always set the game up for your advantage.
Well, I think he has a point there.
So you want me to set it up to your advantage?
No, I want you to give me you're a legit scratch. I'm a legit 18.
But I just played bad in the North Texas PGA event, Mills. So you're already dog cussing me. Maybe you should get 10.
Okay. Here's what I'm really worried about, though. we got a great trip to Park City, Utah for 5 days of golf.
I don't have Park City, Utah on my
And you're gonna go, instead of going there, you're gonna go play in your sectional championship and shoot 100.
Oh my gosh! Wow. You got a little side
What? Explain that. Give me your logic, Johnny Gerber.
Well, I won't shoot 100. I promise you.
Okay, we got a promise on 100.
I won't shoot 100, but it might be close to 100. But sometimes I just need points for my PGA stuff. How about that? Is that better?
Well, no, you're an entrepreneur with all kinds of sauces and sheets and
Sauces and cheese.
Sauces and cheese. Don't forget Peter Pills. Don't forget Peter Pills.
Sauces and cheese.
I got to.
Well, yeah, but he can't make a birdie. And when I hear he can't close it with the ladies, so
That's what the
I don't.
are for.
Where's he getting this information?
What good are they when he can't get them back to the pad?
Back to the club? You're about to say back to the club.
Back to the
club. Oh boy. So this has been 2 weeks of build up, just tongue lashing me in this week, Mills. Is that right?
That's what the show's all about, Johnny. Everybody thinks, oh, Johnny Gerber, he's so smart, he's a good golfer. Well, I want to set the stand straight.
I guess it's time for you. I guess that's it, Mills. I guess that's
Oh, sure.
The promise on shooting 100 is plus 150. It looks like the Vegas board's just
that sounds about right.
Well, I'm in.
Thanks for coming on, Mills. We love you. I hope we see you next week, unless you're in jail again. So let's.
All right, love you guys.
Love you, Mills. We'll talk to you next
See
week,
you, man.
Mills.
All right, bye.
Where's Mills?
There he goes.
Where's Mills? Where's Mills?
Wow.
All right, Bus.
Just how about
Great
that?
segment.
Back to you, Bus.
That's just great.
Well, thank you.
How do you follow up that bus with Mills?
can't.
I mean, that's just.
I don't have to. No, I mean, that was a great segment. I'm glad that he got home safe, and he's got a lot of talking. Amazing the material he gets. He must have somebody that's texting him on a regular basis.
He's got somebody. Who knows who the hell that is? But he's got somebody just.
I wanted to share.
God damn it, Griggs!
I already crossed it off. I wanted to share, and you can. How much time we got, Tim? We got 10 minutes. Yeah, I wanted to share a couple getting out of the rough moments that happened in the last week.
Yeah.
We went over to Indian Creek Golf Club. It's in Carrollton, and I was a little bit uncomfortable before we started teeing off that day because I didn't really feel like I was comfortable with the interchange you were having with the beverage cart attendant. I just don't know.
Okay.
Why is there no video of this?
I couldn't video. Well, I just was a little bit uncomfortable with some of the things that were said by her, not by you.
Yeah.
By her.
Yeah.
I was offended.
I felt violated.
Yeah, you were a little uncomfortable too. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I felt
just thought,
violated.
that's a nice place, and they have great service, and the golf course is great. And I just was a little bit worried about that. I thought she was going to attack us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That was that one little thing. I just wanted to see what Johnny thought about it. He felt uncomfortable too.
Yeah, I did. I tried to rectify the situation, but obviously it doesn't work that way.
The second thing I want to talk about, why the wolf game sucks when you play golf. Now, when you play when you have five sums, which everybody does now, there's a game called Wolf. And basically, here's the summary in the shortest way to say it. You can play like absolute dog shit and win money, or you can play great and lose money.
Right.
That's why I don't like it. Now, you like it, right? But I just don't feel like it's accurately because it's an individual game, even though you're going to have teammates that change each hole. I just
Here's
don't feel
where I
like
it. It's a different game every hole. That's what the cool part.
It's a different team every hole?
It's a different game every hole. It's a different team.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I think there's a little bit of strategy to it. I think there's a little bit of balls to it. Right, if you just feel foxy, you can just play everybody.
You can.
I think every hole is a different game.
I just feel like it doesn't reward if you play well. It doesn't reward you with. It doesn't compensate you for playing well.
I think if you make birdie, no matter what team you're on, if you play well, you make birdie.
You tell that to Griggs.
Well, I mean,
that guy made 4 birdies. I've never seen a beating like that. And that guy made 4 birdies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
So-
but he made those birdies. Hey, he picked the wrong people.
I guess so. You got to pick them. You got to pick them.
You got to know how to pick them.
A second side note is, Johnny. I mean, if the listeners don't know this, the madder that you make him, the better that he plays. I mean, like,
really?
Oh yeah. So when he's my partner, I try to say the meanest things to him, and I'm hateful, and then he rises up. Always. I mean,
Sometimes you just got to rise up.
I don't have that on the bingo card either. But no, when he's like, when he's having fun or he's on the phone, he's got a lot of phone calls. He might be struggling. But that's why I think he's struggling in these section events because he's not mad. You got to get mad. Someone's got to piss him off. You're playing with too nice of guys. I'm playing with people. I don't know. I guess the first round I play with people that make you mad. Yeah. So it's not hard for me to just play better. So Johnny does play better when the pressure's on and you talk shit to him. So that's great. And then the last thing I was going to say, this is exciting for us. We're playing tomorrow. We do this once a year. I didn't know this. I didn't know if you knew this, Tim. We have one big extravaganza event a year, and what we do is we play in honor of Fast and Furious 9 that's coming out. Fast and Furious 9. We play for slips.
When?
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Do you know that?
Well, I don't know if I'm.
Well, Fast and Furious 9, playing for slips. The reference we play. So we play tomorrow. There's 4 of us, and we're playing for cars. So we got a couple good ones. We got a Ram truck.
That's a good one. You said a couple good ones. Yeah, I guess that's not in the couple of good ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
You said yeah.
I didn't say it negatively.
Hating on the Ram.
Yeah, but you did say a couple good ones. You didn't say all.
We got an SRT Jeep Cherokee. We got a Audi A6, maybe A6. With a premium sound system.
Yeah, well, of course. Oh, you got to have that. He's having that.
And then we got a Yukon. So
with the new you gonna?
I don't know if I'll get him tomorrow.
The caliper's gonna be on or off?
Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I can get him tomorrow. I got to put him on. Tim's like, I asked Tim about that. He's like, I'm like, hey Tim, where do you install calipers? And he said, well, you just do it yourself. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I have no chance.
No.
So anyway, that's at Royal Oaks tomorrow. We're playing our big Fast and Furious 9, playing for slips. So we'll let you know who wins the cars tomorrow.
Did we really need a 9th installment in that terrible franchise?
No, that's why I brought it up.
No, it's terrible.
I've
never seen the first one.
Oh my God! The first one's the best one.
I've never seen any of them.
The first one, the best. Without Paul Walker, it's just not the same.
Who's Paul Walker?
He had
the dude from Saved by the Bell?
No.
It looks like him.
Mark Paul Glosser. I knew that. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with the Saved by the Bell stuff with me. How
come you can't get a ding on that one? That's pretty good.
I will out-trivia you
really?
on Saved by the Bell.
I would love to do that. I would love to go against you in Saved by the Bell trivia.
I might wear my Kelly Kapowski shirt next week.
I would love to set up that. That sounds great. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Colby's going to referee Saved by the Bell trivia next week.
Okay.
Great.
I love it. But anyway, no, Paul Walker is not the same as
Mark
Zach
Paul
Morris.
Gosselaar.
Paul Walker was in, he was in Fast and the Furious 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. He was in, what else was he in? Oh, he was the quarterback in Varsity Blues. He's Lance Harbor. Lance Harbor in Varsity Blues.
Never saw it.
Really? You've never seen?
He was in She's All That.
He's from Texas. He's never seen Varsity Blues. The movie? Who hasn't seen that? You live here.
Varsity Blues. I didn't have to watch
You didn't have to watch
lost your mind.
Stupid movie?
Yeah.
Stupid movie.
He was in She's All That.
Didn't
that's right, he
Varsity
was.
Blues also have Dawson?
Yes, Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek's in it.
Yeah, that's why I know.
John Voight's in it. John Voight's the coach.
By the way, the father,
Billy Bob's in it.
Jolie.
No.
What?
Oh yeah, you're right. I think that is right.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got potent semen.
Very much so.
That's the next show. I guess we're done.
I don't
After
have
that one. I guess
semen
we're
on
done.
We didn't get a bingo tonight.
Nope.
We did not get a bingo.
Bingos.
No bingos. But we'll bring the boards next week and we'll try again.
We'll try it all. What happens if we get bingo? I forgot.
Well, we're gonna create something.
Everybody gets
a range pass or a
We're
drink.
sort of
or
producing this on the fly, aren't we?
drumlet, but it's too late and it doesn't complete one, so it doesn't matter. But we'll mark it off. But it does not complete a bingo.
Hey, I have a question. Is Max Homa an Asian?
Max Homa is a winner. But look, it doesn't. Oh, there it is right there. We got one. That's cheating.
Yeah, it is 100%
He cheated
cheating.
and looked at it. We were waiting for pizza. Now, how are you going to say pizza? You could say...
I ain't made a... Apparently,
You
Mills
hadn't
said
made a
I ain't made a
pizza.
putt
And
forever,
you,
so...
you normally say, don't out
Don't
pizza
out
the
pizza
hut.
the hut.
Some of the things he didn't say say Grace. Tim didn't
She's
say
not here.
Grace. Johnny didn't say Hurst. Johnny didn't say, oh, God.
Where is her? Where
Johnny
is
didn't
her?
say low rent. Johnny didn't say booger eater. No one said the F word. No one said Big Red. No one said starring me. The show normally stars Tim. I thought that was a layup.
What, did
Because
you
the
notice
first
he
thing
didn't even
said it.
introduce us
No,
the
he
first part of the show?
didn't.
I
He didn't.
did.
No, you did not.
Yeah, Stuart Sink and Freddie
Stuart
Couples.
Sink and Fred
just-
Couples.
we-
And Johnny Neutron. Yeah, Johnny Neutron and
That's, yeah. This
Fred.
show is all about Tim.
no blue moons. How do we not get a blue moon off Mills?
Mills. I
How
know,
do
I
we
thought
not
for
get a
sure.
blue moon?
Hey, too
No one
drunk.
said Jesus or Jesus. No one said Ralph Lauren. That's
wow.
it. We got
Why
Pickles.
would we say Ralph Lauren?
Well, it's an
Bra-
inside joke.
Yeah, Johnny would. We got
okay.
Brendan Steele, Pickles, for Doc Redmond, and no pizza for the win, for the lose.
Brandon Steele.
Too late.
Oh, here we go.
I could hit it like Jesus.
There it is,
There you
right
go.
there. For your win. There's your win.
Too late.
Too late.
All right, everybody. We want to thank everybody that's made this possible. Fred Couples and Stuart Sink.
Pleasure, Tim, to be here.
Mills. We want to thank Mills. We want to thank Tailgaters and Plano for having us out yet another week. It never ceases to amaze me that they keep letting us come back here
But they do.
after the ridiculousness that is the big show.
That's right.
I mean, you wouldn't know. You're never here.
I watch it.
I could hit it like Jesus.
I was looking for. See, you messed up my board. I don't want any of it. I used to run your board, but now you.
You
moved all
haven't
these
even
things
looked at
around
this
for
board
me.
in 2 years.
I know.
But
I know where this is, though.
this has been From the Rough, America's favorite golf podcast with America's favorite board op, Chris, the board op Bustle. Chris, the former board op Bustle.
Yeah,
big
former
show.
for sure.
We want to invite everybody else next week. Hey, make sure you come out and see us in person. This show's a lot of fun. It's more fun when you're here. You guys come out and have some drinks with us, have some 65-cent wings.
Yes.
Every Wednesday during the show.
Wings.
That's boneless or bone in. So, like,
What a deal.
if you're Johnny, he likes the bone in.
What a deal.
Bus is more of a bone out guy. So come and imitate whichever your favorite pro golfer is. So
Johnny likes his wings
Eagles.
burnt. He likes them burnt.
Bogeys. You just take your pick. Eagles or
And
bogeys.
And bet your life savings on Kokrak and Joaquin Neiman, by the way.
Yep.
Kokrak.
Those are winners. Oh, those are
Joaquin
going to make us.
Neiman's
going to
win that
money
tournament.
this week. I know.
Yep.
I'm telling. Yeah.
He's doing it.
Yep.
He's doing it.
All right, everybody. We are From the Rough. Until next week, keep hitting them straight.
4